thought I'd do a video on, it's kind of like not letting your pearls go before swine. Beware of traps. Beware of people talking to you who suddenly decide, or you, how do I want to phrase this? They keep asking you questions and you give them answers, especially about Torah. You give them scriptural answers with verses that are very specific, and they keep hitting you with, well, what about salvation, and what about salvation, and what about salvation? I know of not one single Torah observant person who thinks that keeping Torah will bring them salvation. Not one. And I'm not a hugely traveled Torah believer, but I've been to some conferences and I've been to other states and talked to people in different places, and not one of them said that. But in a Christian mindset, that's exactly what Torah keeping is. They think we're trying to earn salvation through keeping Torah, which is nonsense. And when you tell them things like it's not a salvation issue, it's an obedience issue, John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments, we're trying to do that. If they start just, it seems like their ears are stopped up and they keep going over and over and over it, back to the salvation, just realize their ears have not been unblocked, their eyes have not been opened, and they're not going to see, even though you're explaining it in a rational, reasonable way, they're just not going to see it. As much as you care about them or don't care about them, the Father does keep some people from hearing the truth because He doesn't want them to hear it. And so, just beware of traps. Look for things in the conversation to see if that person is actually listening or not. And if they're not, don't keep throwing, things at them. Just let them end the conversation, or you end the conversation, and you've done it the best you can. You've thrown the seeds out there. If they don't fall on the fertile soil, it's not your fault. You threw the seeds. All right, so beware of traps. Bless you.